Hello friends, today we shall discuss about reflection of light. For that we have taken, here you see, this is a plane meter. You see, this is a plane meter, right? We put it here, this plane meter, on the paper, and here we have taken some pins. You see, these are pins. Now, if we put 3 pins at 3 different places in a straight line, and we will see the reflection of these pins in the mirror, and we will prove the various properties of reflection of light. Let us take 3 pins. Here you see, we have taken here one as red pin, one as green pin, you see here, and one as blue pin, right? We have taken 3 pins here, right? Now, if we put these pins at a distance, let us put these pins at a point here, at point 1, another at point 2, another at point 3, and let us see what happens. Here you see that we have taken 3 pins, green pin, red pin and blue pin, right? And you see here that this is our normal. You see it clearly that this is our normal to the mirror, right? Normal means 90 degree with the mirror. Now, if we see through this angle, let us see through this angle. You see, if we see through this angle and put another 3 pins in the same way as the before, let us see, we have taken one green pin, one red pin and one blue pin. Here you see, we have again taken one red pin, green pin and blue pin. Now, if we put this pin in the same line as we see in the mirror, right? The first one is green. Let us put the green pin as we see the green pin in this mirror, right? Let us put it here. This is the first position of green pin, right? Now, if we take another, that is red pin, and if we take another pin, that is blue pin, now if we put again these 3 pins as we see in the mirror, that is, the first one is the red pin, you put it here, the red pin. After that, the blue pin, you put the blue pin here. After that, the green pin. You see that all the 6 pins are in the same straight line, right? That means we can say that this is the reflected light, this is the incident ray, and this is our normal, right? You see that all the pins are in a straight line. The green pin, the blue pin, and the red pin. And we get the reflection on the other side, that is, first one is red, blue, and green. And you can see here that all these pins are in a straight line, right? That means this is the reflected ray, this is the incident ray, and this is our normal. Now, we study what is the property of this reflection. Let us now study the properties of reflection. Here you see what we have taken. You see here that this is our incident ray, this is our normal, and this is our reflected ray, right? That means we can see the first laws of reflection as that the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal all lie in the same plane. This is the property of reflection, or first law of reflection. That is, the incident ray, the normal, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. This is the first law of reflection. Let us now study the angle. Here you see. If you see very clearly, you see this one. This is our normal, and this is our incident ray. If you find what is the angle between the normal and the incident ray, we are finding that this angle is 60 degree. Let us measure this angle with the help of protractor, right? If you measure the angle of this incident, then let us find what is the angle. If you measure, you will find that the angle of this is 60 degree. Let us measure. If we take this pin out and if we measure the angle of incident angle and reflected angle, we will find, let us find what we found out. There you see. Now if we take out the pins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we will measure the angle with the help of protractor, right? Let us measure with the help of this protractor the incident ray, the angle of incident ray. Here you see, we are measuring this angle. Let us measure. Here you see, if measure the angle, you will find the angle between the normal, angle between the normal and incident ray is exactly 60 degree, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Exactly 60 degree. If you find it very clearly, it is 60 degree, right? Now you find angle of reflected ray. Here also you find we measure the angle of reflected ray, it is also 60 degree, right? That means from this measurement of this angle, we can confirm that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is the second law of reflection, right? That means the first law of reflection is the incident ray, the normal, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. And the second law of this is the first law of reflection, and the second law of reflection is that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence means the angle between the incident ray and the normal. An angle of reflection is the angle between normal and the reflected ray. And we are finding that in both the case, this is 60 degree. That means angle I is equal to angle R. This is the second law of reflection. Now we will find the various properties of a plane mirror. What are the properties of a plane mirror? The first property of plane mirror you will find, let us find this one. You see here, I am putting this pin, right? And if you see the pin through this camera, you will find, here you see, you find the pin through this camera, you will find that the image and the object are the same height. You see here, if you put it in here, side, you see here, the height is same as the object, right? Because this height coincides with the object, right? This one you see here, coincides with the object, right? That means the height in a plane mirror is same as that of the object, right? That is the size or height of the image, or that the height of the object and at the height of the image will be same. This is the first property of a plane mirror, right? The second property is here. If we measure the distance between the mirror and the real object, and we measure the distance between this and the image, you will find that the object distance is equal to the image distance. This is the second property of plane mirror, right? This is the second property. The first property is that the height of the object is same as that of the image. And the second property is that the distance between the mirror and the image, between the distance between the mirror and the object is same as the distance between the mirror and the image, right? This is the second property of plane mirror. And the third property of plane mirror is lateral inversion. What is lateral inversion? That means the left side will be seen as right side and right will be seen as left side, right? Here you see, if you see any letter like this, the third property of plane mirror is lateral inversion. What is lateral inversion? We will show you the experiment first. You see here, can you read this? What is written here? No, you cannot. You cannot read this one, right? If you take this paper towards the mirror, you will see what is written here. Let us take this paper towards the mirror. Now you see, if you focus on the letter, you will see that it is written as ambulance, A-M-B-U-L-A-N-C, ambulance. That means the letter is laterally inverted. What is the meaning of laterally inverted? The meaning of laterally inverted is that the left is seen as right side and the right side is seen as left side, right? You see, we have written the something on the paper, you cannot read this one. But if you take this mirror near here and you see the letter and you can read this one as ambulance. You see A-M-B-U-L-A-N-C. That means the letter is laterally inverted, written in a laterally inverted, and if we see in the mirror, you will see that it is written as ambulance. That's why you see that in ambulance there is a written ambulance on the as laterally inverted, and right, and you see, when you see through the mirror, you will see these ambulance as correct, right? This is lateral inversion. That means there are three properties of a plane mirror. First one is that the size of the image and the size of the object is same, right? And the second property of plane mirror is that the distance between the mirror and the object is same as the distance between the mirror and the image. And the third one is the image formed is laterally inverted. These are the three properties of plane mirror. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.